Yo, what we saying, guys? We're back again to the cinemas. We're about to see Jurassic World. Man like Alvin with his McFlurry. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. The new one. What's it? Just got out. Just got out. It was mad, yeah.
You look good, man.
This guy's happy as hell. Where's the toilet, sir? Where are we going? That's a ladies' though. The end part is mad though. Yo guys, I'm going to back in with another video. Today guys, we're going to be giving a movie review on Jurassic World Dominion, the new film that just came out. And this is June 12th right now, so I legit saw it on the first opening weekend. I just came out of the cinema and I just got back home. So this is fresh review on the movie, and I'm going to give you my thoughts, the good, the bad and the whatever. So let me just go into what was good about the film. We got some nice action. I think my favourite part of the whole film was definitely the bit in, was it Matar or something? The other country that they went in, with, you know, the whole raptor chasing thing when he's on the motorcycle and everything like that. That was the best part of the film. That scene alone, that whole massive long chase scene, that was about like 10 minutes or something. That whole sequence was all better than the last film. Was all better than the last film, that scene alone, because that scene was like so lit. Obviously the final battle was pretty sick. Could have been longer, but it was alright. The scene with the Carnotaurus and the Allosaurus, yeah, when those two, I'm pretty sure I messed up the names, but when those two came out of the cages, like that was the first time where I was getting hyped because the massive dinosaurs came out, and that was sick. There, the two baby versions were fighting each other in the whole like dinosaur fight, and that was cool. Yeah, it was. You know what else, man? The final the best bit is like probably like the final like 40 minutes or something when the whole cast is together, because that is sick. Like seeing the old actors and the new ones like just having some funny ass moments. You're saying like, yo, you been what? Raptors? You talk to raptors? And like, yeah, Owen's like, yeah, I'll be riding with him and shit. And then they're like, yo, you made a promise to a dinosaur? And yeah, it's funny, man. Ian's funny. You got Alan Grant. Oh, he's wicked. He was wicked in the film. It was great to see him back. Yeah, like the cast is fire. Like, there's bare characters in this film, you know. Like, there's characters. There's so many storylines and shit going on that you have to like. It's a lot. It's a lot. This film's big. It is a massive film. Yeah, there's a lot going on. It is a very long film. It feels long. Yeah, that scene with the whole raptors chasing everything, that is the best scene in the whole film. Because the final battle is good, but I think that scene there is badass. I think the claw one, don't know what that one's called, but that was mad. She was massive as well, fighting them freaking Gigantosaurus like that. That I loved him. Every time he came on screen, I was like, yo, this guy's badass. But I gotta say, man, he did nothing against like the humans though. Like on the first fight he had against the humans, man, Ian lobbed a fire freaking stick on him. He's choking up fire and everything, and then he didn't even fight back, man. You feel like he just couldn't be asked. Like, come on, man. He didn't really do much against the humans. I thought one of them was gonna die. You know what I mean? I thought the pilot was gonna die, but she didn't. But yeah, they all survived. I did think that Ian was gonna die after that bit, but yeah, all the cast members survived, man. So it's kind of mad, except from the villain, obviously. They had a lot of Easter eggs in there, like the canon stuff. They had a lot of Easter eggs to the old films and stuff, but it was cool. Like when they were talking, when the new cast met each other, it's like, yo, you were in a Jurassic World, and like, you know, all that stuff. Yeah, it was really nice seeing all that. It was pretty good. But we get to like the proper bad stuff about it. I feel it is long. It does drag on. Like the first, I think, what, like 20 minutes or so, it's pretty decent. And you get to like the second half an hour or something, it's really boring. It's like it's like getting, like there's so much crap going on, and you don't really see dinosaurs for ages. And but the first like maybe like 20 minutes, something is decent. You see like those, oh, what's it, the locusts, those little really ugly looking bug things. Hated them. The whole like plot of the story was evolved around the stupid bugs, which is kind of random. I don't know why they did that, because they created them and then they're like killing. I'm pretty sure there's kids that were in those barns. They defo died. But yeah, it was kind of cool when they like that bit when they killed the kids, like a massive swarm. It would have been sick for like one of them to fight one of the dinosaurs, but we never got that. Still, it's a weird. I don't know why they went with that, and then they needed a cure, and like the clone girl Macy, she was like the only cure. Macy really annoyed me in like the first half an hour or so. She was just being like a stroppy teenager. Really, really annoyed me. but it's understandable because that when she's like 14, that's how they are, and it's just like so annoying. But and then she got captured, and then that other dude got her and shit, and there's so much going on. One say is Blue. We got barely anything of Blue, which is annoying. I thought Blue would have come up to the final battle at the end or something, which would have been sick, but we didn't get barely nothing of the guy, man. And like he's like one of the main things. We legit got him in the beginning, did a bit of stuff, scratched Owen's hand, and that's about it. Because the whole thing is like Blue's kid, better. I get it because like the alpha is Blue and then better his kid, so it makes sense. Yeah, we could have seen Blue a lot more because it's who you want to see, innit? That would have been sick. And then actually the final shot of the film, right, is just a Triceratops. They are sick, yeah, but where's the T-Rex at the end, man? They didn't even finish it off. You're gonna finish off the film with the T-Rex, man. What? You didn't even do that? It was cool though. Seeing all the dinosaurs with like, what was the Mosasaurus, seeing him with the freaking giant whale, like that was pretty dope. Yeah, the whole plot line I thought was, I don't know, there's a lot. It was alright. It was alright. It was just a lot going on, innit? The whole ice fight thing on the ice plane, I thought that would have been a lot better, but it was just there with the breed thing. Going underwater didn't really do much. You know what was a good thing? There's loads of dinosaurs in this. Like there's loads of different types of dinosaurs, and there's a lot, which is cool. Like they get like a couple minutes cameos here and there. There's a lot of cameos from dinosaurs. I like that they use a lot of different ones. It was cool to see. The T-Rex, he isn't even in it that much. He's in it a bit. I think one of the first times he showed up, he fights the Gigantosaurus. They square off a little bit. He just whacks him once, the Gigantosaurus, and he basically wins. And the T-Rex is like, nah, I ain't messing with you yet. But he does at the final battle, because the final battle is pretty good. Could have been longer, but it's like, it's annoying because everything's going on, and the main focus is in the humans, and you see the freaking massive guys fighting in the background. But yeah, it is what it is. And how he dies, it's cool the way the claw one was pretty cool. And it just stabs him right in. The claw one though, it's like a white eye. I don't know what the claw one's called, but she's like, I think it's a girl, I don't know. And it's like you can smell, I'm pretty sure, but you can't see. So I'm like, that's kind of mad how they did that fight. The visual effects were really good. The dinosaurs look really good. The best yet. This was definitely better than the last film, I would say. I didn't like get on my seat, but I got hyped every time there was like, when the Carnosaurus and the Allosaurus came up, squared up, I jumped up at that bit. And every time the T-Rex showed up, definitely got on my seat. I didn't get on my seat, but I did get super hyped for when those moments came, because they were pretty badass. I think it was like the main bit. The plot was alright, yeah. I think all the actors coming together. It's a decent film, but maybe a bit overhyped. I think it could have been better, I reckon. A bit more of the dinosaur action, because there's a lot of human stuff going on. Yeah, a lot. I mean, it's alright, but it's better than the last one, because the last one you don't really care about the humans too much, but this one you kind of do. Everyone has like their role and stuff. Overall though, I would rate this film a 6 out of 10. It was alright. I don't really fancy watching it again. I fancy it one more time, but yeah, I watched Fallen Kingdom again last night. It was okay. 2 hours. It's not bad. You get a lot more dinosaur action in it, kind of. But yeah, I think the first half of an hour of that film was really good. With the volcano eruption and all that. So if I was gonna do my massive Jurassic World ranking, I would go. My favourite one is Jurassic Park 3. That's my favourite film. That one is just so good. I've seen it the most. So with the Spinosaurus, he's badass. He's such a good villain. The Gigantosaurus could have been a lot better of a villain. Like you had the Indominus Rex, which was like the best ever, and then you had the Indoraptor, he was okay. He was decent. Alright. And then this one, you had the Gigantosaurus. You could have made him so much better. He was really good, but he just wasn't in it enough. That was the problem. But at least he got like two bits going on. He popped up here and there, but yeah, he could have been better, you know. Yeah, so I want to say this: Jurassic World 3, number 1, and my second favorite, Jurassic World. So it goes 3, 4, and then the first and second one. I think it'll probably go number 1. I only watched number 1 like I think a year ago, last summer, something like that. I've never watched 1 ever. Like the only ones I've seen is 2, 3, 4 for a long time, and then I watched 5 when it came out, and then Yeah, one. I ever saw one for ages. I don't know why. I just never did. And when I watched one, I loved it. I loved it because it felt like a new film, and like the actors from number 2 and number 3 on the same one. So I was like, yo, this is a mad crossover. But then if you think about it, my perspective, because I've never seen number 1, so I was just like, yo, this is sick. But yeah, I really enjoyed number 1 when I saw it. So I definitely, it goes 3, 4, number 1, and then number 2. Number 2's still good. I do enjoy number 2. So no, bad times. And then I would say like the bit with the double T-Rex bits and coming out with the van and everything, that would be sick. I'll put the Dominion, then Fallen Kingdom last. I think it's the 5th Dominion. I think it's the 5th best one. I thought it was gonna be the best one yet, but it wasn't there, man. It just wasn't there. It was good, but it's not as good as those other 4 films. On the Jurassic Park franchise is so good. And then the first Jurassic World was just insane with like the final battle at the end. The Jurassic World, I don't think you can beat that. That's the best fight in the whole of Jurassic World and Park franchise. That's why that one is just so good. But this one just, it didn't have it, man. It didn't have it. It was a good, but it's like a bit on the sideline, you know what I mean? But hey, that's my ranking on everything, and that's my review. 6 out of 10 for the film. I still recommend it if you're a big Jurassic World fan. This is the end of this video. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys next time. Peace.